Stop! Right now before this video continues. Answer this question. Who are you?
Not your name, not your age, not your job, not your social media profile. Who are you, really? Most people answer this question instantly. I am a student. I am smart. I am lazy. I am an introvert. I am a failure. But what if every single one of those answers is wrong? What if the person you've been calling me for years is actually just a story? A story repeated so many times that you've mistaken it for reality. And if that's true, then every insecurity you've ever had, every limit you've ever believed, and every identity you've ever protected might be nothing more than an illusion. Today, we're going to uncover one of the strangest truths about the human mind.
You're not what you think. And by the end of this video, you will not see yourself the same way again.
Section 1. The voice in your head. Let's begin with something you've experienced your entire life. The voice in your head. The one reading these words right now. The one that comments on everything. That was embarrassing. I should have done better. What if I fail? What will people think? Most people assume that voice is who they are. But think about this. If you can hear that voice, then who is listening? Imagine sitting beside a river. Thoughts are like water flowing past. One thought says you're confident. Another says you're worthless. One says you're attractive. Another says you're not enough. The thoughts keep changing, but the observer remains the same. The fact that you can notice your thoughts means you exist separately from them. You are not the voice. You are the awareness hearing the voice, and that changes everything. Section 2. The identity trap. From childhood, people started giving you labels. Smart, funny, quiet, talented, average, successful, failure. At first, they were just words, but slowly, those words became part of your identity. You stopped saying, I failed, and started saying, I am a failure. Notice the difference. One describes an event, the other describes a person. The human brain loves certainty, so it collects labels and builds a character called you. But here's the problem. The moment you identify with a label, you become trapped. If you're smart, you're afraid to look stupid. If you're successful, you're afraid to fail. If you're strong, you're afraid to appear weak. Your identity becomes a prison, not because it's true, but because you're protecting it. The irony? The strongest people are often those least attached to any identity. They adapt, they evolve, they change, because they understand something most people never realize. A label can describe you, but it can never define you. Section 3. Your thoughts aren't even yours. Here's a disturbing question. How many of your beliefs actually belong to you? Think about it. Your language wasn't your choice. Your culture wasn't your choice. Your religion, traditions, values, and assumptions were largely inherited. Even many of your goals came from observing others. The car you want, the lifestyle you admire, the success you chase. How much of it is genuinely yours, and how much was programmed into you? Most people spend their entire lives pursuing goals they never consciously chose. They climb ladders only to discover the ladder was on the wrong wall. The moment you begin questioning your beliefs, you begin reclaiming your mind. Section 4. The observer effect. Try this. For the next few seconds, watch your thoughts. Don't control them. Don't judge them. Just observe. Notice how thoughts appear automatically. You didn't choose the next thought. It simply arrived. Then another appeared, and another, like clouds drifting across the sky. Now ask yourself, if thoughts appear on their own, can they truly be you? The sky is not the clouds. The ocean is not the waves. And awareness is not the thoughts moving through it. This is why meditation has transformed millions of lives. Not because it removes thoughts, but because it reveals their true nature. Temporary, changing, passing. The observer remains, always. The more you identify with awareness rather than thought, the less control fear, anxiety, and negativity have over you. Because you stop becoming every thought you experience. You simply witness them. Section 5. Who are you then? So if you're not your thoughts, not your labels, not your memories, then who are you? The honest answer may surprise you. Nobody knows. And that's okay. Because perhaps the purpose of life isn't finding a fixed identity. Perhaps it's realizing that identity itself is fluid. You are not a finished product. You are a process, a constantly evolving experience. The moment you stop clinging to who you think you are, you become free to become who you could be. And that freedom is more powerful than any label. Ending. The next time your mind says, "I'm not good enough, I'm too late, I'll never succeed," pause. And remember, that is a thought, not a fact. A cloud, not the sky. A wave, not the ocean. You are far more than the story running inside your head. And perhaps the greatest discovery you'll ever make is this. You were never the voice. You were the one listening all along.
If this video changed the way you see yourself, this video meant you.
Truthestic. See the mind, see the truth.